Right now, younger generation really don't have nothing to do, no job on the reservation. And being that, then they got to have money. They got to eat. Everybody has to do something to eat, to make income. They don't have that. The nation is too big now. Population is growing, and the government cannot afford Navajo Nation anymore. So we got to start thinking about on our own. What can we do? These vetoes are not is reasonable. It's a just cause. I always veto a bill and then put my and define it why I veto. A lot of these veto bills are not being followed with policy. Appropriation policy exists that tells you how you should do it to ask to appropriate money for programs. But my job is to uphold the law, and that's what I do. As you can see, these are the red tapes that's holding us down. Code of Federal Regulation that the congressional people issue a law. It's called Code of Federal Regulation that restricts Indians to be more independent. We're supposed to be uneducated. Those are things that they look at us as Indians, wild Indians. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to run a nation. And that's probably what their thought was back in the 18 or 1900s, early 1900s, that we uneducated people. Being a Navajo Nation vice president and also being the president were the most that you had to think about the people and the nation as a whole. Where's it at? By all the experience that you have in the past, you put that all together. I have about 39 years, close to 40 years of public service. By using that experience, I look at the nation. Well, how can we move forward? I do know that population grows. We get a lot of money from the federal government, plus our own general fund. It would meet the needs of the people in the early days. But now, with the inflation, with no jobless, people are not working. We have vast amount of natural resource. We have oil, we have natural gas, we have alternative energy, sun, wind. I can go on and on and on what we have, and it's really here. Let's go for it. Let's use that and create jobs, bring revenue to the nation. I would like to see Navajo Nation to be energy independent. I always say this. We have the natural resource, we have the minerals to do it with. We can compete with everybody else in the world in the area of coal, energy, clean coal, all of that stuff I just mentioned. We can be an independent energy nation where we compete with everybody else.